at it. Last week we got us a turkey. We're back at the same spot, and we're about to climb up a tree and see if we can get us a deer. We had a couple new bucks come in the videos. They were all chasing does. Looks like there might be cows in here now. But we had two pretty good bucks come in, and on the camera it looked like they were chasing does through the field. But let's see if we can get on one today. It's about 3 o'clock almost. We got a little bit of time to get set up. And pretty light wind today. A real nice evening. Go in here and get set up. We'll see what we can see. I'll catch y'all at the tree. Alright, we're up top. We'll get set up. I'll say we still got a little bit. We should have plenty of time to get everything set up. Camera set up and everything. But yeah, we're just here on the edge of this wheat. So just a big wheat field. We got this little pocket right here. We've been putting a little bit of corn and stuff right down there. You can see all the trails going through. They're all right here. And it looks like on the camera all the bigger bucks are coming out of there and coming across and then down. So I'm gonna get the bow up and get set down and get comfortable. Let's see what we can get into. Alright guys, it's the next evening. Yesterday we didn't see anything up until dark, and right as I lowered my bow down, there's a shooter buck came in, and he come in about 8 yards or so, 10 to 8 yards, and but I say it was too dark to shoot, and my bow was down at the bottom of the tree anyway. But we had him and a little forked horn come in. Whenever they came in, the shooter, I got a trail cam picture of what I think is him. I'll put that up. But whenever he come in with his nose down and was trailing. So I'm gonna try a little doe and rut here, and I've never tried it before. One of the guys at work told me that he used it the other day, and he shot a pretty nice buck off from it. But let's see if maybe that'll get him to come in a little bit earlier or a little bit quicker. Because if we just had 5 minutes, if he had come in 5 minutes earlier, then I could have got a shot at him, and at 8 yards should have been an easy shot. But today has the potential to be an awesome evening. It's been kind of misty, rainy all day. it just got done raining really hard. So hopefully something will come out in this break. We got turkeys working back behind us here. And good deer activity in this area. So it keeps raining off and on, so I'm just using GoPros right now. If the rain will let up, then I'll get the big camera back out. So I'm sorry about the footage if it's not that great. But here where we're at, we should be close enough. The GoPros pick it up easy. But we're gonna sit down, try to stay dry, and let's see what we can get into. I'll catch y'all here in a bit. Just sat down. And two bucks come chasing a doe across behind us. He just went through about 40 yards away. Was trailing up to the tree line. I threw out one of those doe hearing deals. So maybe it'll get one to stop next time. But it's looking good so far. One was pretty nice. He wasn't huge, but his I wish I had been. I'll get set back up. Let's see if he come back. Alright guys, it's the evening now. We're back at it. Right now we're up in a tower blind on the south end of the same place that we were on. We're sitting up pretty high. We got a corn feeder here. And this is all just usually wheat. I can't tell what it is now. But a lot of times it'll travel up and down this edge of the fence there. A lot of times they come down this fence row here. But as I was walking in, the whole road is deer tracks, and some pretty good tracks too. These guys are huge turkey tracks. Some that are bigger than my hand. But it should be a good evening. It warmed up to about 55. It's really nice out. The wind could die off a little bit. Matter of fact, we got a deer right behind us. I just got my first doe with a pistol. I got her at like maybe 5 yards. There's still deer chasing all over around me. None of them ran off. The big camera didn't get on her. It was too close. I couldn't get it turned down close enough. This little spike came in and chased her back over the fence. She come right up to the condo. Or that's what we call it. I don't know if that's what they're actually called. Came to the tower blind. And I shot her. Right there. still a little early, and I say nothing ran off. Maybe a buck will come in. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, we were able to get it done today. This year's just been a year of first. I got my first doe, first deer with a pistol, my first animal with a recurve, my first turkey with a bow. Just been a good blessed year this year. This doe come in and a little buck chased her and jumped her fence, and she literally the blind is right here, and we were able to make a headshot on her, quick, painless kill, and we'll have every bit of meat on her. There won't be any bit wasted. As we're sitting here right now, there's literally still deer coming out, and a doe just blowed right back over here. But yeah, she's a real pretty deer, mature doe. She'll eat good, and let's go over here and check out this porcupine. Here he is. These things rough you up pretty good. You can see. All the quills. It's all sticky. And tail. I'd never seen one around for a while. Whenever I was about probably 12 years old, I shot one here out of a tree. I didn't even know they climbed trees. And yeah, when I was a kid, I shot one out of a tree down on the other end of here. It was the first one I'd ever seen. And after that, it was like they just exploded. Like they started popping up everywhere, especially around here. And they're even showing up in town back home now, and getting into dogs and just everything. You know, my dad's dog got into one right in his backyard, and we live about as center of town as you can get. And then they're getting into the cemeteries and everything else out there, my dad said. But it's one less we got to worry about. Let's go get this doe cleaned up. Alright, thank you guys for watching. We had a pretty exciting week this week. We had a lot of deer action. We had bucks going everywhere chasing like crazy. It was one of the better ruts that I've seen in quite a while. We didn't really see that many does out there. This was one of the like 3 that we saw, but we're finally able to get one down with a pistol. It's something I've been trying to do for the past like 3 years probably, and just haven't did it. But yeah, we just had another blessed week. But I get into the verse for today was in Jeremiah 23:3. It says, "But I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries where I have driven them, and bring them back to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. I will set up shepherds over them who will feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, nor shall they be lacking, says the Lord." And I'd like to go up to verse 2 on it. It says, "Therefore thus says the Lord God of Israel, against the shepherds who feed my people, who have scattered my flock, driven them away, and not attended to them, behold, I will attend to you for your evil doings, says the Lord. But I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries where I have driven them, and bring them back to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. I will set up shepherds over them who will feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, nor shall they be lacking, says the Lord." And this verse just kind of stood out to me while I was reading, because I feel like I can relate to it. So I feel like before, just a couple of years ago, whenever I come to really know God, I was astray. Growing up, I grew up in church, and loved going to church. And as I got older, I just started getting pulled away from that by different things of the world. There had just all kinds of different stuff. But then, is a few years down the road, I felt that call, God calling me back to Him, and I said, I'm glad that He did. He called me back, and He did make me to be fruitful and to increase. And but I just wanted to let you all know that if you've walked away from the Lord, or never even really knew the Lord, or maybe you're just not living the way that you should. You believe in God, but you're not living how you should, just like I was. That God hasn't turned His back on you. He's still calling you in. He still wants you to be part of His flock. He still wants to increase you. He still loves you, and He still wants better for you. His word says that He'll never leave you or forsake you. But once you know Him, He's always there with you. He's always there to guide you, for you to call on. And He just wants you to know that He loves you and you can depend on Him. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope y'all liked it. If you do, please like, subscribe. Please leave comments for any ideas on videos or anything that y'all would like to see. We're about getting into rifle season's over now, and so we got about 2 months left of archery season. We're gonna get into some predator hunts. Then we'll just have to see from there. Some turkey hunts, some waterfowl hunts. we'll just have to wait and see what we can get into. I hope y'all have a blessed rest of the week, and y'all have a good one. Thank y'all.